Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl, Coach Leanne, down here at AM Fitness in Plainville. So today we are talking about elbow pain and where that kind of comes from. So a lot of times when people think that they have pain in their elbows, the majority of us are actually experiencing pain someplace else, or rather the symptom of this cause is happening someplace else. So this is the symptom. The cause typically comes from tightness in the forearms. So when we think like the elbow's tight, it's usually something that's tight here that's actually pulling on all the bits and pieces in our elbow that's making it uncomfortable for us. So, if we think about what makes our forearms tight, in the gym alone, we grab onto the jungle gyms and we do rows. We hold on to kettlebells. We hold on to dumbbells. We're constantly pulling and pushing things, and we're firing up the forearms. And as much as we say, don't death grip the jungle gyms and stuff like that, try to keep the thumbs out of it, a lot of times we end up in this position and those forearms just really active. And if we think about life outside of the gym, if we work at a job where we're at a computer very often, we spend a lot of time typing. There's a lot of movement going on in my forearms. If I hold a pen for a lot of time, I'm gripping it, I'm holding, I'm moving with my forearms. So the forearms, they do a lot for us in our everyday life, regardless of what we're doing, whether we're here or whether we're at home or whether we're at work, whatever it is. The forearms are always active. But we don't always show them the same love and care that we do like our calves. So even though we're walking all day long, we know okay, the calves, we need to work on those. The hamstrings or glutes, they're tight, we need to work on those. We have to show the same kind of love to our forearms too, especially when we start to feel that kind of pain creeping up in other areas of our body. So one such tip that I want to give you, we can use 1 or 2 lacrosse balls depending upon what it is that you need. So if we talk about the different pieces of the forearm, we have kind of this flexor mass at the front of it, where when we flex our hand, we use the inside of the arm. And then we have this extensor mass on the outside when we extend the arm. So whether you're feeling pain on the outside or the inside, we can hit either one of those with just 1 lacrosse ball at a time. So I can always just get myself on here, and I can kind of smash it down with my other hand. I can push with my palm, and then kind of roll back and forth to kind of add a little bit of pressure. Same thing if the back side is kind of where I'm feeling it. I can go back and forth. Or I can use 2 lacrosse balls if both are kind of angry, and I can hit both at the same time. So I can kind of get a little bit of pressure on there, and I just push really hard, and then from there, we kind of flex and extend the wrist to kind of get that whole piece moving. And we can also kind of work the fingers individually, so we get that sliding motion with the tendon. So instead of just getting the whole piece, I can get all those little different aspects and just keep digging in, and we can roll around, find all the different little pieces, and you'll find it. When it hurts, you're going to know that okay, that's the knot in my forearm, and that's why it hurts. So make sure that we kind of work out some of those pieces. Other things that we can do too, if we just need a quick stretch, maybe we're at work or we're wherever, if we're at the gym and we have a bench, we can just go with a quick forearm stretch. So if I'm here, I can just kind of flip my palms around, and I can add as much or as little pressure as I want. And say I'm here, I have my fingertips toward me, I can kind of pull myself back as much as I need to without my palms leaving the surface, whatever I happen to have my hands on. Just keep pulling back and keep it dynamic, so we can kind of try to get a little bit further every time getting into that stretch. Or if you prefer, we also have the option to kind of go wrist to wrist, and we can kind of rock side to side. So same idea, where we're kind of bending the back of the arm toward the fingertips, still keeping it dynamic and switching back and forth between the two. If one or the other works better for you, if you want to try them both out, go for it. So those are a couple things for you to try, whether you're at home and you have a couple of lacrosse balls, or you have a desk or a kitchen table or something. If you're in the gym and you know that we're going to be doing rows, or you know that your elbows have been hurting you and you just need a little bit more attention to them, go ahead and try these out. And if you have any questions, let any one of us know. Otherwise, we will catch you guys later.